Welcome back, YouTube. Really over the moon with the support and the comments that I've had over the last week or so. I didn't actually quite expect the love, if I'm being quite honest with you. Whereas my days are always pretty much the same, I just thought that, you know, people are not really going to want to watch, you know, my boring life, but it seems to be people have taken interest. And yeah, I really do appreciate that. So we are en route from the caravan, so 7:30, just on my way to get a tan. So yeah, Connor and Lowry going to be doing a photo shoot. That was always the goal, just to see how far we could push things, see how they come through, so we know what work needs to be done in the off season, what areas we need to bring up. My main goal, obviously, as you know, was the Turkey Classic, not just a holiday in Turkey, but I always sort of thought I was going to jump into this photo shoot in the background, in my mind. We're probably not as lean as I need to be right now, but we're going to just put a little bit of carbs in today and just see how this physique looks tomorrow. I'm not in a bad spot, but obviously the goal for me, or the main goal for me, was to be in pretty good shape for Turkey. So yeah, we're en route now home. Got about an hour's travel, got the dogs, go and get a tan in at 9 o'clock. Gonna meet Low then and Connor, do a little bit of an in-person check-in with them just to make sure everything is where it needs to be. And then it'll just be some food going in, obviously more carbohydrates today, probably a little bit less protein just to help with digestion and stuff like that, and then pretty much just a feet up kind of day. No training, bit of work, get browner by the hour, and I'm going to take you along for a little look at tanning, and may do an in-person check-in for the YouTube, with Con and Low. But yeah, exciting times. Obviously shoot is tomorrow at 9 o'clock in Fitness Fusion Newport. So yeah, big shout out to Keris, Matt and Ronnie and Jess for the use of their facilities down there. If you haven't been there, check it out. Real good little gym for content, and you know, if you did want to just get a quiet training session in, you know, it's a nice little private gym and a good facility they have there as well. So yeah, exciting times. I'm going to get my travel on now, like I said, about an hour away from home, straight in for a tan, and then feet up for the rest of the day. So yeah, quite excited. Let's go. We are now coming across the Severn Bridge into God's country. So yeah, about 45 minutes away from home, and traffic is fairly good for a Saturday morning. Not too bad at all, not too shabby. So we have just had meal 1 sent in to me. So we have got 2 bagel thins, 2 eggs, 20 grams of light Philadelphia, and 100 grams of grapes. And water for the day is going to be 4 litres. So yeah, I'll keep you updated with meals, tell you what we're doing, and I may even drop in some physique pictures potentially, or I may just keep it for Turkey, where we should be looking our best. Come on. So we are back home. Took us just over, well, just under an hour, sorry, to get back from the caravan. We've just now put in meal 1 in, which is, like I said, 2 bagel thins, 2 eggs, 20 grams of light Philadelphia, which I'm going to find now. Banging, and 100 grams of grapes. So yeah, get this meal in now. 400 ml of water. Which again, nice and easy, nothing too much. And then see how that sits, and then assess from there. But yeah, shape was looking okay this morning, a little bit flat. So I'm sure now a bit of an influx of carbohydrates going in today is going to bring this physique not alive, but it's going to make it a little bit better when we wake up tomorrow. So yeah, excited for it. $400 ml of fluid. Nice. I'll keep you updated on the next couple of hours. Come on. So yeah, how do you like your eggs in the morning? Bosh. Grapes done. Let's get this meal in now. Water's done. Just filling up the water bowl for the dogs. And I can crack on and chow down on meal one, which I'm excited for. Literally, I don't think I've had one off plan in the last 6 weeks. And that was because we was at a friend's wedding. So yeah, we had a little bit of off plan there. And unfortunately it did set me back a little bit, to be fair. My physique tends to hold on to water quite easily. And off the back end of that weekend, I think we was up like 10 pound, which is absolutely crazy. And it took me a good week to wash that away. So yeah, we've just been pretty much digging since. But to be fair, I say digging, it's probably been the easiest diet I've done. Cardio has literally been at 30 minutes. And that wasn't from the start. Food's always been quite easy. There's zero food focus. However, like I said, a nice bit of carbohydrates today will go in nice. So yeah, excited. The beasts have arrived. We're just getting ready now before we go for our tan. So yeah, the last how long have we been dieting for? 17 and a half weeks. 17 and a half weeks with Chappy. To be fair, we've brought in some incredible detail. This is probably the leanest and the best you've looked in your whole life, I would have said, which is good. Low has been dieting. How long we've been dieting? We digged hard for the last probably
5 weeks.
5-6 weeks. So we changed her split. We felt like with the amount of activity that she was doing with the netball and stuff like that, she was losing a little bit of fullness through the leg and the glute. So we've swapped her training up there and put a big emphasis on sort of pushing hard in the gym, fueling when we need it. And now over the last couple of weeks, this is probably the most locked in she's been and probably the best she's looked as well. So exciting times. Obviously, she's been in with Laurie for some posing as well, which I do believe has brought in a little bit more confidence through her shape and obviously the way she presents herself. And yeah, it's just exciting times now to see what happens over the coming months. We've obviously planned now sort of our push-up phase and stuff like that. And obviously the goal is to sort of bring those improvements through with Low and then see what we can do next year in terms of potentially, we're not putting dates on it or anything, but potentially stepping on stage and really bringing a package that is going to be undeniable. So yeah, it's good. Chappy's feeling, how are we feeling?
Not too bad.
Decent?
Yeah, pretty good, like.
He hasn't moaned once, to be fair, throughout this diet phase, and we have had, well, not to me, he hasn't moaned to me, he's moaned to Low, but yeah, we've dug in pretty hard. I think food went down as low as around sort of 1,700 calories, and cardio has been up to like pretty much 50 minutes daily for the last 3-4 weeks, is it? Yeah. So yeah, it's been a tough slog, but through hard work, through showing up and doing the work that not everyone wants to do, that's what's brought this, this physique to life, and the same with Low as well. So yeah, we'll take you along for the ride now with tanning, get to see Chappy in his panties, best glutes about, and yeah, we'll just run you through today with my food. Perhaps Con and Low will do some vlogging with their cameras as well and talk you through their sort of high days and stuff. And then we can sort of mash that into one video then for the YouTube and do a weekend of vlogging for the team. So yeah, peace out. Sorry,
I feel like I'm getting into a shower.
it's weird. Into the
your
booth.
homes and stuff, but I think things such as, oh, you busy.
Hello. Say hi. Tan is on. Food will be going in, and this should come to life a little bit. That was your experience of tanning, bro. First one done. Rig has come alive.
Need an extra layer.
Need an extra layer. We will be very tan by the morning. There.
Yeah, that's better.
I'll breathe again. There.
Because you're leading.
So that's tan done. We are now tucking into meal 2. So we got 400 ml of water. Then we got 120 grams of cream of rice, 100 grams of blueberries, 30 grams of whey, and 20 grams of peanut butter. So yeah, put this in now, see how this sits, have another look at the physique in around an hour's time, and hopefully we start to see some improvements. Cream of rice is life. Big old bowl, man. I had a bowl like that for a while. So yeah, I think I might be stuffed by the end of the day, but should wake up looking sharp. Exciting times. Yeah, I think like a few people have said like, or asked, why are you doing a photo shoot? And I think it's nice to track your progress and have something back from, you know, all the hard work that you're doing, and to document it along the way is just good to see and good to witness. And you know, there's a lot of interest from others on, you know, how things are done, and some people may want to do a photo shoot and, you know, not got the confidence to do it. That was me last year. I think obviously I did my first photo shoot and I was a little bit nervous, but as soon as I finished that shoot I did really feel good. So yeah, give me a little bit more confidence. And yeah, we'll see what this looks like tomorrow, and then we got 3 weeks then of digging ready for Turkey. So excited. So we are back to the Caravan of Love for meal 3. So we got 120 grams of dry weight rice going in with 100 grams of raw weight chicken, whilst entertaining the kids. So we got Bear, Evelyn and Millie checking out the new whip, the new Caravan. So yeah, we're just cooking this meal up now, getting this in, and then again, just seeing how that sits now in the next hour or so. Make sure it all digests nice and well. But already I can start to feel a little bit of fullness coming to the physique, which is pleasing to see. So yeah, excited to see now what happens over the next couple of hours in terms of the look, and then yeah, we'll keep you updated on the next meal. But this one's pretty boring. I think we got 120 grams of raw weight rice, 100 grams of chicken, and then we have 15 grams of jam and 20 grams of dark chocolate to go with it as well. So yeah, not a bad little meal. Let's go. Carbohydrates are going in. As you can already see, vascularity is starting to come through and we're starting to sweat. Doesn't help that it's like high 20s today down the Caravan. So a bit of a sticky situation going on, but yeah, meal 3 done. Filled me up a little bit, to be fair, so we'll just see now how that digests. Over the next hour or so we'll start taking some visuals then, and yeah, just see if there's any changes. But yeah, seems to be sitting pretty well at the moment, and just excited now to start to see this come to life, as I have been running flat for a couple of weeks really. To be fair, we haven't had sort of any high days, any off plans. We've just been trying to bring that condition through, ready for holiday. But like I said, obviously we've got the shoot now tomorrow, which probably not going to be in the shape I need to be for it, but yeah, it'll be a good experience anyway with Connor and Lowry, and a bit of food afterwards, I think. Then ready for the final dig towards holidays. So yeah, 3 weeks Monday, we're off to Turkey. It's come around pretty quick, to be fair, but you know, when you're just relentless in working hard day in, day out, those days do just sort of fly by. So yeah, don't put off the hard work, just get it done. If you've got a goal, if you want to get to a certain physique or, you know, a goal weight, then you just got to just show up, put that hard work in, and let the results do the talking. So yeah, let's see what happens now in the next couple of hours. Meal 4 going in, 120 grams of cream of rice, 30 grams of whey, 20 grams of peanut butter, and 100 grams of blueberries, which I'm going to have on the side. Love it. Come on then. Wow, it is boiling. We have had to resort to go and sit in the car in the aircon because I will be surprised if there is any tan left on me tomorrow. Very, very warm, as you can see. 36 degrees. It is boiling hot, really, really hot. So yeah, I'm just getting a meal in the car, sat in the aircon. We've got 120 grams of raw weight rice or uncut weight rice, 100 grams of raw weight chicken, and a little bit of Tommy K. So another big meal going in. Shape is definitely improving, we're definitely filling out, which is nice to see, but I think we're going to head home in the next hour or so and be in the comforts of our own house because this weather is ridiculous sat in a caravan. So yeah, we're going to eat this meal now, we're going to pack up, make our way back home, and we're going to chill out there for a little bit. It's hot for the dogs as well, so yeah, we're just going to chow down on this meal, and then there will be one meal left for the rest of the day. Come on. Yes, champs, what is good? We are heading into the last meal of the day. This is a fuck ton of rice again. Jesus. Last meal. 100 grams of chicken. 120 grams of dry weight rice, dry weight rice, 20 grams of dark chocolate, 10 grams, 15 grams of jam, and we are feeling it. I'll be fair, I'll be honest with you. I am pretty full, pretty orange, so I thought I'd pull out the orange t-shirt as well to match. I like to coordinate. To be fair, I don't know whether it's this hot weather or carbs are doing me dirty, but yeah, we're looking full as a house, to be fair. A little bit nervous, I'll be honest with you, only because we haven't actually trialled like a high day before going into this shoot, purely because obviously condition just isn't, you know, where it needs to be, but that's on my behalf because I've literally turned things on in the last like 6 weeks. So we shall see how we wake up tomorrow. I know Low and Chappy are feeling good. I will be honest though, I am gonna have to wash this tan off tonight because I feel sticky and disgusting. The weather has well and truly battered us today. So yeah, I'm gonna get this meal in. I think I've got like a litre of water to get in as well, and then I'm gonna shower this tan off, ready for tomorrow. I'm probably gonna sign this video out here. Actually, I think I'll show you the last meal. The rice, the chicken, the jam, the dark chocolate, all the little bits that people like to see. Food, we all love food. So yeah, I'm gonna probably show you the last meal, then end the video where it is. Cut, day done, high carb day, going in, pre-shoot, and then we'll probably film a whole new episode tomorrow, which will obviously be lead up to the shoot, and then I think we are gonna go for some food afterwards as well, so I'll record that as people wanted to see food involved. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, and subscribe. Comment if you can. If there's anything you want to see on the YouTube, let me know. I am starting to get into it a little bit now, getting a little bit more confident and comfortable on the camera. Although I still think I'm boring, but I think people like to just watch this kind of stuff. So hopefully it's a hit. And yeah, appreciate your feedback as always, guys. Thank you for the love. Let's go. So yeah, this is the last meal. We've got 15 grams of jam, 20 grams of dark chocolate. Might actually put the jam on the chocolate and see what that's like. And then we've got a big bowl of chicken and rice. So yeah, that takes my totals for the day. I've just worked it out. To be fair, I work off a meal plan. I'd rather not know how many calories I'm consuming. I think like as soon as I start to know what my food is, I start to get hungry and overthink things. So today's totals I've just worked out, because it is the first high day we've done, is 210 grams of protein, 626 grams of carbs, and 75 grams of fats. So yeah, just going to chow down now on this last meal. Actually, I'll show you. Here we go. Nice. Very nice. How much? And yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow for the next episode. Let's go.